California Safari presents The Experience of Overcoming Impossible Dreams. The world suffered its deepest depression in the 1930s, and it was in this time that the impossible dream was realized. The dream of spanning the Golden Gate Channel had been around for well over a century, before the Golden Gate Bridge opened to traffic on May 28, 1937. How did this dream get realized at the least likely time in over 100 years? When life is going on as usual, it's hard to get people to stretch out of their normal comfort zone. There just isn't a good enough reason to bother. The Depression of the 1930s was worldwide, and the world leaders were not able to come up with a plan to get out of the Depression. In fact, I think it is likely that World War II was triggered by the Great Depression as countries tried to find ways to get going again. Going to war was one of the responses. In the California gold rush, San Francisco became a city, and the people there were risk-takers. They were seeking their fortune, and they were not people who wanted to stay in their normal comfort zone. But even for them, the dream of building a bridge across the Golden Gate Channel was daunting. When it was built at 4,200 feet, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world and held that record for almost 30 years. The Golden Gate Bridge. Written upon completion of the bridge sometime in 1937. I am the thing that men denied, the right to be, the urge to live. And yet I am that which men defied, yet I ask naught for what I give. My arms are flung across the deep, into the clouds my towers soar, and where the waters never sleep, I guard the California shore. Above the fogs of scorn and doubt, triumphant gleams my web of steel. Still shall I ride the wild storms out, and still the thrill of conquest feel. The passing world may never know the epic of my grim travail. It matters not, nor friend or foe, my place to serve and none to fail. My being cradled in despair, now grown so wondrous fair and strong, and glorified beyond compare, rebukes the error and the wrong. Vast shafts of steel, wave-battered pier, and all the splendor meant to be, wind-swept and free, these year on year, shall chant my hymn of victory. Written by Joseph P. Strauss, Civil Engineer, Golden Gate Bridge and Highway District. Leadership comes in the most unlikely forms. The Golden Gate Bridge required many leaders to work intensely together on a construction that was calculated using slide rules and built by men using tools which had not changed much since the Stone Age. It was an impossible dream. San Francisco, California is a place where people come from around the world to do the impossible. If you join the California Safari, you will walk across the Golden Gate Bridge and in your feet, in the wind, on your face, through your whole body, you will understand what teamwork requires and what it can produce. We designed California Safari to be a transformative leadership program and a gathering place where the leaders of the future can meet each other and find their tribe. Youth unemployment has never been so high around the world. We face immense challenges. The world needs leaders now. You were listening to a California Safari production. Ready to go on an adventure in California that will change your life forever? Visit CaliforniaSafari.com.